Everybody, welcome Porsche Cincinnati at King's Auto Mall, and this is a 2023 Panamera. And when you have the key, that will lock the doors. When you come with your hand over, it'll unlock, and it'll do that any door that you come to. Okay? And we climb in, and we'll just turn the vehicle on. The ignition set is right here, so when you twist it, and then when your foot is on the brake and you twist, you'll get ignition or start the vehicle. And then right here, just continue as guest. Then you hit deactivate on these private modes. We're going to initiate an email sequence where you can do some additional electronics or setup if you feel like it. And we're just going to kind of maybe show you just a little bit as far as where everything's at. And when I come down here and you see this roller, and then I come down, you can actually see that it's having an effect on the screen right here. And what's nice is if you get to the map right here and you click, you can kind of get the zoom function. And then see the back arrow key right here? Click, and then you can get to your other map features. Okay? Now when we move over here and we look at the main screen, you'll see that I can actually move to a different section where there's other features. But this is kind of where everything lives, and you see there's a pause button. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. On one hand, I think that's a very noble thing.
There's a volume key here.
On the other hand, I think no, because you could tell him the truth.
Look at that guy right there. When you press him, it actually moves the stations to the next track. So it's a quick shot button. Oh, and then if you go too far, just hit the back arrow key right there. See how it works? And also what's kind of cool is click right there. Oh, look, volume. Pull down. Push up. Pull it back down. Now, here's where the details are. Look at the station list. Come up and down. Look, see that guy? That will move your stations, and when you get the one that you like, you just click. Okay? Look, tap the Bose. Look. Definitely want the surround sound on. Bass and treble in a normal range. See how I can move it around? And then just go back to your play symbol. Hit the little Monopoly house right there. And then you've got your screen here. Now, when you come in and you get into the car, you'll want to hit connect phone. And then you want to go into your phone, into the settings gear, and you want to hit the Bluetooth button, and then you'll be discoverable. It'll find your phone. Just tap right here and follow the prompts on your phone. When it says use Apple CarPlay, say yes. And then when you go over to LTE right here, see it says LTE? What that does is it takes you to the device manager screen. And see the Apple CarPlay icon? You tap that. You do want to activate the vehicle's Wi-Fi, which I actually just did. And so it's just going to make it easier for it to find a phone. Okay? So clicking there. Device is not connected, but the Wi-Fi is activated. The Wi-Fi is not for data. It's for connectivity of Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. And these are Bluetooth icons. When they're highlighted in blue, they're active. So I think everything is going to come to life for you on that. When you do have your phone connected via Apple CarPlay, it'll have an Apple CarPlay symbol here and here. And then when you come over here and you see this voice guidance button, press it once. That's the car's voice command.
What did you say?
Okay. And when you press this button once and press it again, it will cancel. So press it once, Tune to 103.5 FM.
You are listening to 103.5 megahertz.
So it does very well for those features. Now, here's the trick. When you have Apple CarPlay, and if you look and you see the house, the little red icon switches, and I can do it this way or pull it. But when I hit, oops, keep doing that. When I hit or find devices, where is it? See Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Ooh, look, right there. See it says devices? Watch, I click on that, and it brings up the device manager. Here's what I'm telling you. Instead of looking all over for something, there's a shortcut. Just hit that LTE button right there. And that will bring up your device manager. It will show any connected phones, etc. And when you push and hold and drag, that's how you delete or blow something out of there. Now, right here in the center console, you'll see the place to open. And then right here, you've got your phone, and then there's a charging cable that you can plug into those physical chargers. So you're all set in that regard. So let's show you a couple other things. These are great buttons. See, it says source, media, car, climate, auto, climate, sync. Now you have all 4 zones connected in one place. Okay? We go back home. We want to change from FM to AM. You can do it a couple ways. You can click right up here, and then you can make adjustments, but here's a quicker way. See, it says source. Watch it go red. And then look, there are all your different avenues. There's your AM dial, satellite radio, so on and so forth. Okay, and then you see it's still lit red right here. When I click it again, ta-da, it goes away. Now you can do more here is if you have a navigation window, it brings up the nav. And then when I twist, see, I'm adjusting the navigation here, and then I can pinch and zoom as well. And when you get off campus, see the bullseye right there? That'll bring you back. Look, bullseye. Back home. Look for or search for a destination. Now again, with your Apple iPhone, instead of just pressing once right here, cancel. Instead of pressing once right here, when you hold and press, it wants to go to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and that's where you're going to have more success. So just remember some of those features. And then we've got your heated seats. You press right here, click. You've got to click a little bit harder. Nothing's going to happen unless you push down just a little bit. Do you hear the haptic response? Heated steering wheel's right here. Look, it tells you when it's on, tells you when you turn it off. And then the vented and cooled seats are right here. Parking brakes right here. You push down when the car is running and your foot on the brake. You push down and that will disable the brake. You pull up, that will engage the brake. Now, here's a tip when you're getting in and driving. When you squeeze right here and you'll see it's lit red, that's how you put the vehicle in park. And if you look, there's a big red P. It says it's in park. Okay? And when you go to put it in reverse, you will lay your hand over the shifter. There's a little button right there. So lay your hand over, squeeze, push forward. Lay your hand over, squeeze, pull back for drive. So if you want reverse, push forward. You want drive, pull back. And it tells you the car needs to be running before you can put it into gear. So all those little things will make sense. Just remember that you can roll, and that if you go somewhere, click, zoom, zoom, back arrow key, and then you can kind of move on through the screen. It's been a pleasure helping you. Hopefully this video comes in handy a little bit. And we'll look forward to covering any other additional details for you, Denise.